1,762,450. That's the estimated number of new cancer cases for 2019, according to the American Cancer Society's website. This evening, I'm asking for a donation to the Gabriel House of Care by first describing the need for the Gabriel House, the benefits of the Gabriel House, and the satisfaction from donating to the Gabriel House of Care. According to the Mayo Clinic's website, they see more than 120,000 cancer patients each year and perform over 2,000 solid organ and bone marrow transplants each year. The patients travel to them from all over the U.S. and over 120 countries, and in addition to the high cost of treatment, they have to worry about where they're going to stay and how they're going to get to their treatments for the duration of their treatment. According to GivingGood.com, the average stay of a cancer patient's treatment is 6 weeks, and for an organ donation recipient, it can be up to 1 year. According to Hotels.com, the average cost of a hotel room in a 5-mile radius of the Mayo Clinic is $169.40 per night. For a 6-week stay, that adds up to over $7,100. To rent a standard car, such as a Volkswagen Jetta, for 6 weeks, it would cost around $1,900. That totals up to over $9,000 in travel or transportation and lodging for a 6-week treatment around at the Mayo Clinic or other area hospitals or treatment facilities. Brenda was a single, hardworking manufacturing employee when she was diagnosed with advanced small cell lung cancer at the age of 58. She needed 3 rounds of treatment, and her treatment was every other day for 3 weeks with 2-week breaks in between. She either received the treatment or she was given less than 3 months to live. There was no way that Brenda could afford over $9,000 in transportation and lodging costs for the duration of her treatments. She was living paycheck to paycheck, and she had no savings. Thankfully, there's another option for people like Brenda. The Gabriel House of Care is a nonprofit organization that offers low-cost housing to patients receiving cancer treatment and post-operative organ donation care at the Mayo Clinic and other area hospitals and treatment facilities. They also offer free transportation and support groups and therapy programs for their residents. According to an article by Maggie Fitzroy for the Florida Times-Union, the Gabriel House of Care is a 2-story, $8.8 million house built on 4 acres of lakefront property on the Mayo Clinic campus here in Jacksonville. The cost of the Gabriel House of Care is $55 for the first night and $40 for every night after. That comes up to a total of $1,695 for the same 6 weeks treatment time frame. That's a fraction of the cost of a hotel room, and that includes transportation. The Gabriel House of Care was donated by Jorge Bacardi Jorge Bacardi of the Bacardi family, responsible for Bacardi rum. In 2008, Jorge Bacardi had a double lung transplant here at the Mayo Clinic in Jacksonville. At the time of his donation, he did not know the name of his donor, so he referred to him as Gabriel, the Archangel. In 2009, Jorge and Leslie Bacardi made a considerable donation that led to the Gabriel House of Care, and it was named after his Archangel, Gabriel. According to the book Forces for Good, 6 Practices of High-Impact Nonprofits by Leslie Crutchfield and Heather McLeod Grant, partnering with a business gives nonprofits a way to access more resources in the form of donations, volunteers, and cause marketing. The Gabriel House of Care has implemented this very practice by partnering with the Jacksonville Jaguars. If you buy your tickets through their website, $10 of the purchase goes directly to the Gabriel House of Care. After they sell 25 tickets, the Jacksonville Jaguars will match your donation dollar for dollar, and after 125 tickets, they qualify for a grant for $1,500 from the Jaguar Foundation. There's also financial gain in charitable giving. You can use your donations as tax deductions. Dave Ramsey explains tax deductions in an article on DaveRamsey.com. like this. If you earn $50,000 and you give away $1,000 to charity, you're only taxed on $49,000. This evening, I have asked for a donation to the Gabriel House of Care by first discussing the need for the Gabriel House of Care, then I discussed the benefits of the Gabriel House of Care, and finally the satisfaction of donating to the Gabriel House of Care. You can donate directly through their website or purchasing your tickets through their Give and Go program with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Disease does not discriminate. These people could be your coworkers, your neighbors, your friends, or in my case, Brenda, my family. We should always be willing to help those in need. To quote Anne Frank, no one has ever become poor by giving. Thank you.